In other words, it just feels old and timeless. Hello design lovers, and welcome back to Creating with Mimi. Today we are talking about all of the beautiful design trend colors for 2026. And in this year, we're moving beyond cookie cutter neutrals and flat palettes and stark whites. We're adding so much color into our spaces, and I can't wait to share with you guys some of the colors for 2026, and you're gonna see these trends all over the place. Colors are shaping our mood these days, and we're living and they're inviting emotional connection. This year trends center around how colors make you feel. The grounded neutrals and the rich gem-like colors, the warm browns and the rich yummy taupes. Not just for pretty walls, but to create a mood, meaning, and memorable moments. Let's explain some of the trends and what it invokes. How to use it in your space. I will show you some of Dunn Edwards' 2026 color of the years, some of the colors that they're working with. First off is color is creating what we call a meditative mood, dark reflection, calming spaces, and emotional effect. That's something that brings life to a space and you enjoy being in. These colors tend to be deeply moody hues that create a retreat or a library or a movie room. Think about a library or a bedroom or a lounge that invites you to just slow down and relax. Color drenching cozy rooms, the walls, the ceilings, the trim, it feels like a total immersion of that color. You can use this color on your cabinetry. You can balance some of the soft color on the walls with an impactful, rich color. I know that there are designers that state you cannot decorate with color. I completely disagree. I think you can decorate with color, and it's all about the impact and how you edit yourself. Example colors are the Dunn Edwards Midnight Garland. It's a deep muted green color that invokes tranquil nature and an earthy calm effect, reading nook. Then there are the happy jewel tones effect for color. Vibrant, rich, and joyful moments. Jewel tones in a space will bring the energy and personality. These colors aren't timid. They're very vivid, but they're elegant, like a gemstone or something that makes you feel alive when you're looking at the color. How to use it in a room? Obviously, you can use it as an accent. You can use it to throw pillows, an accent wall in living room or dining rooms. You can pair it with warm neutrals so that the vibrant color won't overwhelm or overshadow the room. For Dunn Edwards 2026, some of these colors are rich hues like the deep blues, the plums, the greens, the sunset tones. These colors feel luxurious and are saturated. Next up, nostalgic neutrals. And I think this living room, and I don't know if this video is coming out before the living room reveal or after, but this living room would be considered a nostalgic neutral, even though you see the green. But most of it is the soft, warm, timeless, grounding tones, right? Nostalgic neutrals and earth tone colors. Colors that just remind you of organic, the earth. But they do invoke feeling, and they support the backdrop for any emotional space. How to use this in your room? You can paint a primary wall the color in a living space or kitchen. You can combine linen drapes that are a neutral tone with a woven rug, layered with accents rather than just a stark white. Examples of warm neutrals paired beautifully with trending hues are your soft creams, your light taupe colors, your smoke lending warm tone colors, even your light grays that look a little taupey, they can be considered in this color palette. Okay, next up for the color trends are what we call soft and storied. And these are rich color palettes that are subdued for personality. These color tones are muted, quiet, but have slight history. They feel like they already belong in the room, and they're subtle, great for spaces where you want to feel calm, but you don't want the flatness. You can use on your walls with layers of textiles and personal art. They work especially well in bedrooms, living rooms, reading corners, a little small nook area in your home that you want to highlight, but you still want it to feel calm. Next up, we have saturated sophistication, and you guys saw a little bit of this for 2025. Deep, rich hues that feel upscale and dramatic. These are refined and intense colors. We saw a lot of it at Christmas time with the Ralph Lauren theme all over. The colors were bold. Rooms were color drenched in a moody color or even the cranberry. I color drenched a few rooms last year with that bold cranberry for clients, and it turned out really nice. I think it depends on the application and the room choice for this design. You can use this application in a library, a dining room, a living room. Color drenching is a great way to accent architectural details like alcoves or your built-ins. You can color drench that space. Deep blues, eggplants, greens, cranberries, these are the colors that you can use for this application. The next up is beautiful browns, and this is one of my favorite. I used to have a chocolate brown living room. Everything in the room was brown. Every wall in the room and the ceiling was brown. This was years ago before color drenching was a thing. Now the dining room is all black, but it's not color drenched because the ceiling is still light. Brown hues are back, and they're back in a big way. Not flat beiges, but rich, story-filled brown rooms. I brought in the brown and the rich taupey in this living room, and I paired it with natural elements, natural trees, and suede. All of these elements work beautiful because I am creating texture. I'm layering texture into the space. Let me give you some examples of some of these rich browns. Espresso, warm brown, anything that has a caramel tone would be great for grounding an entire color palette, especially if you are a part of the trend like I am of painting everything white. I love my white. I'm gonna live with my white walls, and I thought about painting, but I am not. The white is so calming, but I'm showing you guys this year ways that you can add in some of these colors where you do not have to paint your entire house, and it looks amazing. I fell in love with my spaces all over again as though they were brand new. All right, for this application, Dunn Edwards is using Midnight Green, which is a deep green with an earthy undertone to it that feels both restorative and moonlit. Okay, if that's a thing. It feels, in other words, it just feels old and timeless. The emotional effect that you can get from this is it brings calmness to a space, and it acts like a neutral when everything is that color. It dissipates. On our interior walls, we can use it for coziness. You can even use it as an accent if you wanted to, just for your wainscoting in a room. The last color trend is to bring it all together, just creating and using color as a mood. In 2026, color is not just the backdrop. It structures a person's mood. It creates an environment, and it becomes an emotion. What is the emotion that color creates this year? For meditative moves, dark rooms, it can create the feeling of a sanctuary. For jewel tones, it's personality and joy. For nostalgic neutrals, it is soft and storied, comfort and huggable, okay? For beautiful browns, it is a grounded space. It's timeless, it's warm. So how to use these colors together? Start with the foundation. Keep your foundation light if you choose to. Then add in and incorporate some of these colors into your space, i.e. through accent pieces, decor items, candle holders, pillows. Anchor it with warm materials and texture it. Light textural paint colors. It finishes the room, and if you layer it correctly, you're creating a mood, a moment for your home. If you like this type of content, go ahead and hit the like button or subscribe. We would love to have you. If you like this video, hit that like button or subscribe. You will be notified each time there is a new upload. Until next time, make every day a great day.